Good morning, students. Today we are going to study the introduction part of repertory. It means why we should study repertory, who are studying repertory, this type of basic question, and why repertory is in final year. So, first of all, what is repertory? Simple thing, repertory is just an index. Repertory is just an index. इंडेक्स में क्या होता है? इंडेक्स यू कैन से दैट ए कैटलॉग, एक कैटलॉग जिसमें आप चीज़ों को एक सिस्टमेटाइज वे से अरेंज करते हैं. अब वाई रेपर्टरी का मतलब आप एक तरह से ये समझ सकते हैं कि जब चीज़ें हमारे पास सिंपल सी बात है ज़्यादा होती हैं तो हम उसको अरेंज करते हैं. इसलिए अरेंज करते हैं ताकि वो हमें आसानी से समझ में आ सके. थिंग्स विच आर हेपेजर्डस इज डिफ़िकल्ट टू मैनेज. थिंग्स विच आर अरेंज्ड इन ए सिस्टमेटिक वे इज ईजी टू मैनेज. सो बाय रेपर्टरी टू सिस्टमेटाइज द थिंग्स. रेपर्टरी इज जस्ट टू सिस्टमेटाइज ऑल द थिंग्स, नथिंग एल्स. ओनली टू सिस्टमेटाइज एवरीथिंग वी आर यूजिंग रेपर्टरी. रेपर्टरी क्या ओनली होम्योपैथी में है? नहीं, हर जगह होती है. फॉर एग्जाम्पल कि लाइक ए लाइब्रेरी person also make a list of all the books. What they make, that this department books list. Like if you will go to homeopathic library, then you will find organ of medicine books are stored in one place, in one rack or two rack. So they are arranged. So you can say that a librarian is using a catalog which is near about to similar to our repertory, where they are making a list that this is a book, this belongs to this department, so it should be found in this block. And then they will arrange according to alphabet, according to serial number. They will allot according to something number provided to book number. So this way they are arranging a book. So a librarian is using repertory of their book, which is known as catalog. Same way, another thing like in your home also, you are arranging everything in by like ladies are arranging their own kitchen. A normal person who is not habituated to a new kitchen, if suppose I am entering in someone else's kitchen, so we don't know that where what are things arranged at what places. So I will be facing difficulty to find that where is this item, simple item. But if you have arranged everything in a proper way with proper labeling, then even if a new person is coming and if you are guiding him at this place, these are things arranged, so a new person can handle your daily kitchen. So it means in kitchen also a lady is arranging everything in a systematic way, so that a new person who are coming to their kitchen, they can use it in a proper way without much difficulty. So now you understood that repertory is just an index which help you to systematize things. It is not only used in homeopathy, it is also used by a librarian in the form of catalogue of books. It is also used by a common person in kitchen, in daily life, in other things also. So it is systematization of things. What is benefit of systematization? It is easy to find in hurry. When you are hurry, then you will not face any problem because you have systematized everything and you can find everything in very easy way. So repertory is useful for time saving. In case of any urgent need, it will save you a lot of time. Now matter comes that now you understood that repertory is not only used by homeopathy physician. It is also used by other common persons like librarian, family person. But why repertory is in final year? Another question comes that why repertory comes in final year. Now we have studied why repertory. Why repertory? It means what is the importance of repertory? To systematize the things and to save our time. Now it comes why repertory is in final year. So what are 4 basic subjects of homeopathy? What is difference between allopathy and homeopathy? You know, allopathic subjects and homeopathic subjects. So most of the allopathic subjects are included in our homeopathic BHMS syllabus, except allopathic pharmacology. But we are studying 4 additional subjects along with allopathic subjects. So what are those subjects? Homeopathic pharmacy, which you are studying in first BHMS. Why you are studying homeopathic pharmacy in first BHMS? Why not Materia Medica in first BHMS? Why not Organometrics in first BHMS? Why homeopathic pharmacy in first BHMS? Why not repertory in first BHMS? Just simple that a new student who comes to homeopathic world, he or she should know that what is our homeopathic drugs, how it is manufactured, how it is called, how it is classified, how it should be prepared, how it should be collected, how it should be stored. So all the basic things with the genesis of homeopathic drug, with the manufacturing of homeopathic drugs are covered in pharmacy. So it is in first year because a student who just joined BHMS, he should have a glimpse that what we are going to deal with in future. It means in future you are going to deal with homeopathic drugs. So first you should know that what is homeopathic drugs. It means a homeopathic drug can be manufactured by vegetable sources, can be manufactured by mineral sources, can be manufactured by animal kingdom, can be manufactured by disease product, can be manufactured by healthy body products of any origin, can be manufactured by natural substance like moonlight, like sunlight. So this way, imponderabilia you can say. So this way drugs are classified. So how drugs should manufactured? See, you know classification of drugs. By homeopathic pharmacy, you know classification of drugs. So few drugs comes in a particular group, few drugs comes in a particular group. So we have few repertory which is based on particular group of drug, like repertory of Nosode and Sarco. So you are now you are understanding that sources and manufacturing which is dealing with pharmacy helps in also studying repertory, and few repertories are based on particularly only based on Nosode and Sarco. Another thing, all the sources of drugs are very well explained by our master Dr. Clark. Dr. Clark have given a detailed list of drugs belonging to their sources, and that is Clark repertory, most probably 4th part. So Clark repertory have 5 chapters in which few chapters are dedicated to pharmacy portion, where he has given examples that this drug belongs to this chapter, this drug belongs to this type of sources, this drug belongs to animal, vegetable, and everything in detail. So now you are understanding that pharmacy is essential to understand our different type of repertory. two important points covered, that repertory of Nosode and Charcot and Clark repertory. Now another thing comes that a drug may be called by many names. So someone making a repertory used a particular name, but some other person used its another common name. How you will solve this problem? Suppose a person A is preparing a repertory by A, ठीक है? So he is using a drug with its common name and repertory by B. It means a person B who is using a drug with some other name, but both are preparing repertory. For example, a very common name, that Actia racemosa. Actia racemosa is when A was preparing its repertory, he used drug name Actia racemosa. ठीक है? So now you are using repertory A by this Actia racemosa. Very commonly you find everywhere Actia racemosa. On of a sudden you found that repertory A is based on some philosophy, maybe based on pathology, or maybe based on generality, maybe based on particularization. But now you are thinking that we need some other philosophical background repertory. We need some repertory which is based on some different thought, some different use, or you may need some clinical repertory where you are finding that same drug is not included by this author B. Now you may think that this drug is not very much important because it is not covered by author B. Or you may think that this drug which is having these type of symptom was not showing any these type of symptom when author B tried to prove this drug or tried to make his repertory from different sources, and he thought that Actia racemosa is not a drug which should be covered by his own repertory, that is repertory by author B. So he used Simsifuga. Now, a person who is not well versed with the knowledge of homeopathic pharmacy, what he will think? That Actia racemosa is not a significant drug as per author B, or a person who is believing author B will think that Simsifuga is very important and it is having all the symptoms, but Actia racemosa is not that much important drug and it is not having all the symptoms. So he may think that these drugs are different, significant. So here comes your knowledge of pharmacy, which will help you to understand that both drugs are same. Both drugs are same. So this way you can understand that knowledge of pharmacy help us to understand the repertory in better way, that a drug having different name are same drug. A drug having different name are same drug. So repertory of utilization of repertory, for utilization of repertory you must have knowledge of homeopathic pharmacy. Another point we will try to emphasize that whenever you are using a repertory, you will not try to write down full names of every drug. Why? because you have very less space where you can write. So what you will do, you will try to use code word. Code word, it means you will not write everywhere Actia resinosa full form. What you will write? You will write ACT RSC. So this way you are using coding of drugs, you are using nicknames of drug. Why? To save the time, to save the space, to reduce the weight of repertory, to make it easy to carry. Because if repertory is very much heavier, then it will be very much difficult to carry it from one place to different place. What you will do for this? Then you will use it, this code name, this nickname, to mark, to mention the different type of drugs. So this way you can say that for understanding that what code belongs to which drug, you will need the knowledge of homeopathic pharmacy, which will give you the nickname of drug, coding of drug, common name of drug. So now you understood that why homeopathic pharmacy helps to understand the repertory. And that's why basic knowledge of homeopathy starts with homeopathic pharmacy, where you will learn the basic, that how to prepare the drug, how to collect the drug, how to utilize the drug. Because if drug is not pure, drug is not true, drug is not well prepared, drug is not properly stored, then whatever knowledge of other subject you are applying in patient, it will fail, because your main tool to treat the patient is homeopathic drugs. And if you don't have proper knowledge of homeopathic pharmacy, then you will not be provided with proper drugs. So repertory helps to know about the drug. Repertory helps to know the proper place of proper coding of drugs given in repertory. तो फार्मेसी आपको हर तरीके से हेल्प कर रही है रेपर्टरी को अंडरस्टैंड करने में. बेसिक पॉइंट समझ में आ गया. हमें कॉमन नेम के थ्रू हेल्प कर रही है, हमें जो है दूसरा चीज़ हमें हेल्प कर रही है डिफरेंट इट इज़ हेल्पिंग बाय डिफरेंट सोर्सेस ऑफ ड्रग्स. सम रेपर्टरी बेस्ड ऑन डिफरेंट सोर्सेस ऑफ ड्रग, सम रेपर्टरी मतलब मोस्ट ऑफ द रेपर्टरी हैविंग nickname which is can be confirmed by homeopathic pharmacy book. And so now we understood that pharmacy plays a very important role to understand utility of our homeopathic repertory. That's why you can say that homeopathic pharmacy is a base which is forming other subject in future, and also including homeopathic repertory. Not only homeopathic mathematics and grammar, it is helping to understand our utility of repertory. Thank you for today's class. Okay.